Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just click the little bell notification. Now, before we dive into this reading, let's clear the energy space, also raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity that we have within us. So take a nice deep breath in, releasing it whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing out negative energy like storm clouds from your body. Centering yourself in peace, in the rhythm of your heartbeat. And feeling that negative energy drift away from you. All right, so let's start with your chakra energy, with your chakra cards. Leo, July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this message. Ooh, fantastic. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, fantastic. Okay. Wonderful. There you go. So your chakra cards start with meditation because we're focusing on the heart right here. And I've actually been feeling a bit of anxiety around my heart chakra, a bit of, just a little bit of unease. And it can just be that you have a lot on your plate. And by meditation, by connecting with your crown chakra, with your mind, slowing your mind, centering yourself, you're going to relieve yourself of the anxiety that is right there. Okay? Relieve yourself of the chaos. And yes, we do need a bit of chaos in our lives because chaos is creation. But it is emotionally centering and securing yourself so that you can move forward in prosperity. So this is remembering to take time out, to breathe, to connect. And sometimes you will have to just kind of like pause your day. And, if you're at work, go into the restroom, take a moment, just breathe, splash some cold water on your face, center yourself. If you're, at home, just step back. Do some deep breathing. In through your nose, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Okay, actually right behind your front teeth. And breathe out, make that little sound. All right? And let the negativity out. That helps calm, that helps center you. And that is what I see as being astoundingly beneficial for you during this time, Leo. Centering you in your passion because you are being a passion, and that is beautiful. And then we have visualization. Okay, this is your third eye chakra opening up. Whatever you focus your energy on is what you will manifest in your life. So focusing whatever you're thinking about, right? Because when we think about something, and especially if it happened in the past, or if we're worried about it happening in the future, or we're just thinking about it, we tend to visualize. I mean, I know I do, most definitely. And then it becomes a little imaginary scenario. And sometimes this happens for the betterment of yourself. You're imagining yourself getting things tidy out, centering, prosperity, bounty, moving on to the next level. And sometimes you visualize things going terribly wrong, mistakes that you've made that you relive over and over and over again. Times that you messed up, but you're not letting it go. And there's a fear of messing up for the future, or a fear of, saying something silly or doing something that people might laugh at. And so we visualize. But here, this is the art of mindful visualization. Because we do it all the time. And if we can kind of pinpoint it and say, wow, I'm actually visualizing myself failing. I'm visualizing myself having anxiety. I'm visualizing myself being, mad at a situation. This is taking yourself out of that situation, stopping that visualization, stepping back, and seeing things as they are right now. Because the really cool thing about our mind, and also the scary thing about our mind, is that our minds do not know the difference between reality and make-believe. If you think it, it believes it is. So be very mindful of what you think and be very mindful of what you focus on during this time, because it will have very impactful repercussions in your life. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Leo, July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. 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 Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, show me clearly. Guide this reading, angels and spirit guides. Bring clarity for Leo, clarity. Ooh, goodness. Okay. This is how spirit wants the cards put down. We'll most definitely abide. Spirit guides and angels, show me clearly. Ooh. Oh, okay, that one. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, show me clearly. Guide this message, angels and spirit guides. This one right here. Angels and spirit guides, guide this message, show me clearly. Okay. So the left-hand side is your inner self, okay? The middle is your heart, your emotional self during this time. And the right is your public self, how people see you, also how you see people during this time. So we're starting with the Ace of Swords. This is conquering. I mean, seriously, there's a sense of a sharp mind, a sharp wit, a real power to you. Then you have the Death card, right? This is a Scorpio energy, a time frame of October 23rd to November 21st. Then we have the Ace of Wands, fire sign energy. So this is your gift definitely shining through. All right. And this is passion, determination. And then there's the Six of Cups, childhood coming into play, reminiscence. You have the Knight of Wands. Your heart is definitely taking this gift. You're running forward. So you're going to be rather reactionary towards things, right? Emotionally. So just be mindful of that. You're going to have a tendency to react first and then kind of think about things later. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords. So the Queen of Cups is a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Very, very strong Scorpio presence here. Queen of Pentacles, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then you have the Three of Wands, the Lovers, Gemini energy right here. This is a time frame, May 21st to June 20th. Five of Swords, something karmic. Coming up around money and gifts. Can also be around a Gemini. You know, you have strong, okay, so you have the Queen of Swords right here. You're definitely taking this gift, okay? And it's publicly being taken. People see you. But also people see you a bit as the warrior queen. So there's something karmically coming into play. It's around what you love. It can be linked very much so to a Gemini energy. But this is also, you know, following what you love, seeing the horizons open up for you, facing something that has been a karmic debt that has held you back in the past, all right? It's almost like when you're trying to run forward when you're a little kid and you have, you know, a parent or somebody has their fingers in your, like in the back of your pants, holding you back. And it's like you're trying. Now you're seeing yourself let go from that. So you kind of springboard forward. And that's where the Knight of Wands energy comes in, where you're like, okay, now I'm going for it. And your heart knows it. Your heart knows that you're springboarding forward. But it's like, how? How do I go about this? And this is where you seek the guidance of a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, of a earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you're also really embracing this queenly energy. You have three queens, you know, and there are four queens in, yeah. So this is divinely saying you're having a queenly time, which means that it's a much more nurturing, much more caring time. But it's also a sense of power, a sense of force, a sense of focus. And your extra cards are the star cards, so strong here, also Aquarius energy, And you have the Four of Cups, which is a gift from divinity coming forward. So the star is the highest form of man's perfection. Back when we were, developing as human beings, or back in ancient times, we looked up at the stars, and we saw the highest form of perfection, the highest form of beauty. And that's still what we see when we look up. It navigates us. It guides us forward, and that's what the star card does. So let's see the people that you have to be mindful of during this time. Who are the people that Leo has to be mindful of during July 16th to the 31st? Who are the people that Leo has to be mindful of July 16th to the 31st? Who are the people that Leo has to be mindful of July 16th to the 31st? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, guide this reading for Leo. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So we're starting off here with the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody astoundingly immature. Okay, a bit of a diva. Okay, the way that I see them is there's a nervous energy about them. Twirling her hair. Okay, twirling their hair, biting their nails. A bit of biting their nails, but it's more like they just keep their nails, like they could have really long kind of fake nails, and they kind of keep them like in their mouth just a little bit, okay? Kind of like a self-soothing sort of thing. So there is somebody here, and that's going to be the way that you see them. You'll think of this person, you'll think of them twirling their hair on their fingers, or you'll think of them, keeping a nail in their mouth, but not really biting it. It's not biting it. There is also a sense of them not being as secure with money, or as, deliberate with money as they should be. They're also trying to see how they want to plant their fortune, how they want to move forward, how they want things to be. And that's great for them, but you don't need to be dragged into their little melodrama, okay? I do see this person as having a bit of authority for some reason or another, having a bit of say in things. And this could be a person at work that you're dealing with, or a person that, like a friend or somebody like that, but they are a bit of an authority figure towards something, or towards what you're working towards. And it can't just be that they have an in with somebody, like they know somebody, and this cutesy little act that they do is very good for them in that relationship. It just isn't working for you guys. And so here, you're going to be rather fed up with them. That's really what I'm seeing. And then we have the Lord. This is Aries energy, a time frame March 21st to April 19th. Somebody who very much wants to be in charge, just very much wants to be in charge, is looking at things. This could be a boss, most definitely. All right. This could also be, I just saw a little dictator. So it's kind of like, this could be a child that like has a temper tantrum. And I know you're going to sit there and be like, Dane, it's the emperor. Like, this is somebody of power. But have you ever been around a kid when they have a temper tantrum? They have tremendous power, and they have tremendous force and tremendous will and focus. And you're like, what the heck are you doing? So here, it also can be an adult that kind of has temper tantrums, and you're sitting there and you're looking at them and you're like, what the heck is wrong with you? You can't just throw a hissy fit and get what you want, but it actually does seem to work for them. So it can be a bit annoying. But there is somebody here who they want to be in control of a lot. It's kind of like, with a little kid, they're their whole world. So of course they're in control of everything, right? They should be able to dictate everything. And this is going to be the same thing with this adult. They want to be in control. They want to have the say, and they need it. It's like absolutely important to them. There's something here where they're just emotionally rather raw, but they're not expressing things in a way that is beneficial for you. They're sitting there and they're just being just a bit too much. It's like, oh my gosh, just stop. Then you have the King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody with money who is rather controlling. Okay? Yeah. Rather, knows what they want, knows what they're getting, and will use money as a form of manipulation. Also, power, something that you value as much as money coming into play. But this is somebody who, is just a little bit smug. A little bit smug. Earth sign energy again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have the Star card, which is very interesting because you have a really positive Aquarius energy right here. And you have a negative Aquarius energy. So Aquarius in their negative form, like Aquarius can accomplish the stars, the moon, and the sky, right? They are just so, when they're on, they're so on. It's amazing. When they're off, okay, they're very off. So here, this is somebody who is striving, but who is falling and failing. Like, you can feel it. You can feel it in them. They have the struggle. They're also very open and honest with their emotions, even if they don't mean to be. So with the Aquarius energy here, this is somebody who's trying to find balance and who is desperately seeking for it, desperately seeking for that understanding. And you'll just find that person just a little bit exhausting. Just a bit. So we're starting off here with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, has handed you a gift of passion, a gift of decisiveness, a gift of cutting through, kind of the malarkey, getting to the heart of the matter, and really knowing what's important. So here, you are really moving towards your truth, towards what you desire. You're not going to be held back. You are absolutely taking this gift. Does it take a little while to take this gift? A little bit. It does. It does take a little bit of getting used to the truth that you know, getting used to the power that you have, getting used to the way that you want to move forward. There is definitely something here where you're taking this gift, you have this understanding, but there is also a sense of, am I moving forward the right way? Do I know what it is that I truly desire? You have questions that come up with it, but there are a lot more answers. There's a lot more, there's a lot more determination here. And so as you cut through the doubts and fears, as you know your mind, you become a queen. And this queenly energy is very important. This nurturing, caring, compassionate energy guides you forward. And it leads to the Death card. So the Death card is a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. It is a sense of everything has its ending. And so with the knowledge that comes in, you know that things have their endings and have their beginnings. This is also the great equalizer. It's kind of like seeing that everything is and can be on an even playing field, can be not on an even playing field, but there's like the same end goal is everybody's, everybody winds up, in the same place. So here with the Death card, it is that sense of the great equalizer coming in. There is that sense of greater knowledge guiding you forward. There is a sense of a rebirth of soul and self. And as you are reborn in that power, and as you embrace this, it's also knowledge coming from a Scorpio energy. It can be somebody who's a little bit mysterious, okay, who kind of looks at the darker side of things and doesn't see it as dark, okay? So with Scorpios, especially in the realms of their creativity and their communication, here it can be that somebody has this in their communication, like their Mercury is in Scorpio, or their creativity. And I forget where the creativity is in astrology, but it can be that their creativity is in Scorpio. So what other people see as being terribly sad, they don't. They don't. They can be a little bit blunt about the whole entire thing. They're like, why? Why are you upset about this? This is just fact. And so here, as things equal out, it's kind of like knowing that everything has an ending. Everything takes on a new form, a new shape, a new way of being. It's like a rock. You think a rock would always be there, or a mountain, or, whatever. It would always be there. But it gets eroded. It gets eroded over time by the wind, by the water, and it becomes something else. It can become sand. It can become part of dirt, still becomes sand, but it becomes something else. Everything transforms. And that here, with the power of the Death card, it comes in. And it brings you to the power of the gift that you're getting with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is your passion. The Ace of Wands is a gift just for you, right? It's your passion of what you desire. It's the passion of what you want from life. It is your creativity. It's your reason for being. It's everything that the wands represent. And just as the Ace of Swords is everything that the swords represent. And so here, as you move forward in your passion, in your understanding, in your determination, all right, you are going to see that you get this gift. You have this sense of clarity coming in, this sense of power moving you forward. And it leads to the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a blessing, all right? The Six of Cups is a looking at your childhood. It's a looking at your, at your past. And I would say childhood, most definitely, since we have a little baby right here. But it's looking at the past. And for better or for worse, like you could have had the most idyllic childhood in the whole entire world, and you could not have. And it's taking either the blessings spoken over you that might be too much of a burden, or it's taking the negativity that was spoken over you that was a hindrance and was said, maybe not even knowing it, in malice and in upset and in chaos. And so here with the Six of Cups, it's like, I let you go. I'm no longer you. Yes, a bit of my past will always live within me, but it's not guiding me. It's not making my decisions for me. Who I once was does not get to dictate who I am today. And then it leads you to your heart, and your heart is racing forward. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going after what I want. This is the second fastest night, all right, in the tarot. And this is a sense of determination, passion, speed, going after what you love, what you want, what you desire, the passion that you have to move forward, the place that you want to be. And the Knight of Wands, this is you. And this is you absolutely taking your gift from your angels, from, this higher power right here. And it's taking that gift and saying, I'm going to use it to the utmost of my ability. You're a defender. You're a defender of what? Okay, so knights defend queens, right? Knights also defend kings, but more romantically, they defend queens. And here you have the Queen of Love, and you have the Queen of Prosperity. So that's what you're moving forward in your passion, in your reason for living. You're moving forward to defend what you love and to defend your prosperity. The Knight of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Strong, strong, strong Scorpio energy. So the Scorpio energy can be, if you don't know anybody who's a Scorpio, it can be within their chart, yes. All right? It can also be, look at your Verdict, okay? Verdict astrology. Look at what you are in Verdict astrology, because it can be that you just have strong Scorpio presence in Verdict astrology, and that part of your personality is coming out, because I do believe that holds tremendous validity. And so here, there is a sense of looking towards the emotional truth. But you also don't have time for fools. You don't have time for people who just aren't going to step up to the plate and be there emotionally when you need them. There's a sense of love coming in, yes. There's a sense of passion. There is also a sense of nurturing your prosperity, nurturing the bounty that you want in your life and in your world. And as that comes forward, okay, it's also earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, prosperity that guides you, prosperity that is a part of you, prosperity that you nurture. It's also your birthright. This is a prosperity that is your birthright. And as it comes forward, you need to rest because you've been through a war. And it's not a war that you were literally off to war, though some of you may very well have been. But this is, or are right now, this is also a war of simply living, of putting one foot in front of the other. Because it takes a lot out of you to live your best life. Is it the same as being in battle? No, it's not. Okay? But sometimes life is a battle. It is one hardship after the other, after another. It's when you hit your lowest, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, things can't get any worse, and you find out that they can. And this is giving yourself time to rest, to step back, to see it and to say it. It's like, wow, things have been hard. Things have been intense. And you let yourself see how you have moved forward, how much you have transformed, how powerful you are. And this leads you to publicly moving forward. I mean, people see it. You have the three of Wands right here. And the Three of Wands is you moving forward towards what you are desiring, towards what you want, but it's also creating it. It's also cultivating it. It's not being held back anymore. And as you move forward, it moves you to the Lovers. It moves you to a sense of love, a sense of joy, a sense of coming together. It's also Gemini energy, May 21st to June 20th. Right? The Lovers also represent duality of opinions, okay? Duality of personality during this time, especially as you are looking at things a lot more seriously, but not the roses and the butterflies of things, the deeper, darker side of human nature, of human life. And as you look at it, you embrace it. And as you embrace it, you become stronger because of it. Now, the Lovers, I forget in what type of deck. Is it the Marcel deck? I think so. I'm not entirely sure. But there are 2 women and 1 man. So when I picked up the 3 of Wands, I was just about to say, it's like the 3 people in the Lovers card. And I looked at the Lovers and I was like, there's only 2. So there is something here where there's a hearkening to that deck and that depiction of the fair-haired woman and the darker-haired woman. Now, why is that? Why is there one fair-haired and one darker? Well, it's astoundingly kind of like narratively obvious, because back in medieval times, they would believe the dark-haired woman, because I believe Mary Magdalene was dark-haired or red-haired or something like that. And she was the temptress, okay? So, or Lilith also had dark hair, I believe. And so here, there's that temptress aspect coming in, and then the pure right choice. But there's a decision that has to be made through the duality of your understanding, without any needing to bother with what color hair somebody has whatsoever. So here, there is a sense of moving towards what you want, but you're having a choice. And that choice is either looking at the deeper, kind of darker side of your psyche, yourself, and the much more readily available part of you that lives on the surface. So it's the shadowed self, and it is the everyday self. So it's the self that lives in the sun. So you can view that as the blonde-haired woman, and the self that lives in the shadows. You can view that as the dark-haired woman. So here, it's a coming together of those 2 aspects of you. And there's something here where people can see, like, there's a little bit of a argument going on, or there's a little bit of a coming together and understanding. And here with the Lovers, you are seeing yourself moving towards what you love. Like, the choice that you make is a choice of the heart, a choice of the passion, a choice of the soul. And it's not the passion of romantic passion, though for some of you it might be. It's the passion of what you want from your life, the way that you want to move forward in prosperity and blessings and beauty and love. And then that leads you to the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is something karmic coming up. Because the 5 of Swords in medieval time, now we look at it now and we say bad sportsmanship, right? You should give that person back their sword, and they should be able to, go on their merry way. Well, in medieval times, you would be laughed out of existence. You really would be. To have an enemy walk away without slaying them was considered so merciful that it was also considered stupidity. It was. So we don't have that kind of, mentality now, thank goodness, because it was a very, very, very vicious world where weakness was not tolerated. Here, there is a sense of people who you have fought before coming back. And it doesn't have to be the same people. It can be situations that you've been in. And you're like, oh my goodness, why? Why do I have to face this again? I don't want to. I'm overwhelmed. I am tired. I don't want to do this. There's a part of you that really wants to move forward with the kind of loving, nurturing energy of the number 6 in healing and in caring and in this nurturing energy. And 5 is an energy of freedom. So it's an energy of having to do things on your own. It's an energy of things being resolved more quickly than you thought they would be. But it still takes a heck of a lot of work, because this can be something that you see as almost insurmountable. And so with the 5 of Swords, you stand your ground. You know your truth. You know what you desire. You know what it is that you want. And you say, this is where I'm headed. This is what I want for my life and myself. And this is where I'm going to be. And I'm not backing down. I'm not wrong. And even if you are wrong, I'm not sitting there and I'm not acquiescing to somebody who takes advantage of me. That's it, period, end of discussion. I stand my ground. I know my truth. I won this battle. So even if you look back at it later on, years go by or time go by and you think, oh wow, I should have handled that differently. What you're fighting for right now has tremendous significance to you, spiritually, emotionally, personally, from this life, from past lives, from the trauma that you've inherited through your DNA. So you're moving forward in this knowledge and you become the warrior queen. Now, this isn't being a pain in the tush to everybody, because sometimes the warrior queen can be, most definitely. This is air sign energy, a very strong leaning towards Gemini and also Aquarius. But this is a standing your ground and knowing your truth, of moving forward towards what you need, what you want in life, and not being held back. Not being, having not having to, kind of suit your words to fit another's story. This is you moving forward in your story and taking control of it. And as you do so, you're moving towards the highest form of your perfection. And you're going to see that divinity hands you gifts that you hadn't expected, that you were kind of looking at things one certain way. And there's a new way that opens up. There's a new truth. There's a new passion. And it's something that you celebrate. It's something that you celebrate with those who mean a lot to you, right? I see it as, it's funny because the three women here, I see as like the three queens. And it's celebrating with the women in your life who have shaped you, have molded you. And if you're saying, Dane, I don't have anybody like that, then it's celebrating the aspects of yourself. And it's very interesting that the only queen that didn't show up was the Queen of Wands, was your queen. So you came through as the knight, as the defender. And then you have the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, the Queen of Pentacles, earth sign energy, the Queen of Swords, air sign energy. So it's emotion, it's prosperity, okay? It's wealth on this earthly plane, and it's knowledge. And that's what you're celebrating. You're celebrating these things coming together. And you're seeing a gift that divinity hands you that, might have been overlooked if you didn't embrace this nurturing aspect of yourself, Leo. And let's see what the tarot has to say as we go deeper. So show me more deeply, show me more deeply. Leo, July 16th to the 31st, 2020, Leo. July 16th to the 31st, 2020, Leo. July 16th to the 31st, 2020, Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading, show me deeply for Leo. Deeply. Ooh, here. For Leo. Show me deeply for Leo, angels and spirit guides. Show me deeply for Leo. Show me deeply for Leo. Show me deeply for Leo, angels and spirit guides. So here in your inner self, your personal self, we have the Page of Staves, the Page of Wands, so that's you. You're a student. The Four of Coins, this is vampiric energy, all right? So I actually see, and the Sun. It's like you're shooting this vampiric energy, this negativity that has held you back, all right? You're shooting it away from you, and you are embracing your learning, your study, your understanding. It's like, I'm forever learning. I am forever growing. And then you have the Knight of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Five of Swords, again, something karmic coming up. And then you have the Heavenly Master, which is the Hierophant right here. Taurus energy, time frame, April 20th to May 20th. The Three of Coins, hard work. The Two of Swords, choices, balance, and strength. All right, Leo, and this is you. So this Heavenly Master, this Hierophant energy is absolutely beneficial for you, most definitely. There's something that you're coming to karmically, which is brought together by the Knight of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, a very strong, powerful water sign energy. And it can be brought up by also a Taurus. It's like a karmic lesson, a karmic debt is learned, understood. And so here, in your personal self, you're a student. You're a student. You're the Page of Wands. You are a student of what you desire, of the way that you want to move forward. And you're learning that you carry with you vampiric energy. And we all carry it with us. People that we meet that drain us. Life choices that we have made that drain us. Anything in our lives that drains us instead of, building us up. And so here you are being a student of that energy that takes away. And you're looking at it and you're saying no more. You're also seeing it. You're seeing things a lot more clearly, a lot more openly and honestly. And then you embrace the Sun. Because as you rid yourself of this vampiric energy by naming it, by calling it out, you move towards the Sun. You move towards your passion. You take aim and you shoot it away from you. You shoot away the negativity, the anger, the upset, the upheaval. And you claim your path of enlightenment, of passion, and of beauty. And as you do so, do note that people will be jealous. They'll be like, well, why you? It's like, well, why not me? I'm doing the hard work. I'm putting time in. And you can have this happen to you too. For anybody who's jealous, it's like, this can be yours too, if only you put in the hard work. And then we have here the Knight of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And this is above the Knight of Wands. So there's something here that you're defending. And you're defending your right to defend yourself as you move forward in your truth and in your power. So your heart is saying, this is me. I'm defending what I have worked so hard to create, what I want to cultivate in my life, what's important to me. And as you do that, you're facing something karmic, because instead of letting it slide, and this isn't saying, step on every stone. This is saying, stand up for your truth, because the Hierophant is your truth. The Hierophant is saying, stand up for what you believe in, speak your truth, move forward, not in a mean, vengeful way, but in a powerful, strong, confident way. It's like, this is my passion, this is my power, this is who I am, and I will not be held back. And as you embrace this, you're taking aim towards your prosperity, right? The Three of Coins is you working hard. You're doing something that somehow seems impossible. And as you achieve the impossible, you see paths opening up to you. The Two of Swords, it's like, okay, well, how do I move forward? I have this way, I have that way. You're going to see a third way that opens up as you listen to your enlightenment, as you listen to, what you have learned. And instead of thinking, okay, I have to cut my way through, I have to defend myself here, you're seeing, I'm going to naturally move forward. And as I naturally move forward, as you glide into that space that is opened up, you embrace the essence that is you, which is your strength. Okay? You're represented by the Strength card in the Major Arcana, by the Wands in the Minor Arcana. This is action. This is determination. This is dedication. This is you. This is you being powerful beyond reason. And as you're being powerful beyond reason, look what you have right here in this line. You have the Sun, celebration, blessings beyond compare. You have listening to the truth of you, being your authentic self, saying, this is me. This is who I have to be in order to be happy. And this is saying, this is my power. This is my purpose. It's kind of like you've tamed the tiger. You've tamed the tiger of life. And you're saying, this is the way I get to move forward in order to live in my abundance, in my beauty. And I am astoundingly strong. You're actually stronger, way stronger than, first of all, you give yourself credit for, and second of all, than people believe. So let's look at the people who will be aiding you during this time. So who are the people who will be aiding Leo during July 16th to the 31st? Who are the people who will be aiding Leo July 16th to the 31st? Who are the people who will be aiding Leo July 16th to the 31st? Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, goodness. All of these? Let's see. Well, definitely this one. Okay. Oh, that one. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, so we're going to start here with the Prince of Cups. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Prince is the second slowest moving Knight card. So it's a person who might not be moving as quickly as you would like them to be, but this is a person who defends what they love and who is right there for you, okay? Who will really have your back, even though they might move slowly about it. And then we have the Chariot. This is a Cancer energy, also amplified by the Prince of Cups. A time frame, June 21st to July 22nd. This is moving forward in passion and determination. This is somebody who, when they love fully. They will always have your back. But if they don't love you anymore, or if they are, kind of fed up with you, they don't have your back. So this is somebody who you kind of really want to stay on their good side. They make good things happen. And their heart is the Chariot. Their heart is a force to be reckoned with. Cancer energy. And then we have here the Prince of Swords. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have a strong leaning towards Gemini in this reading. This is a defender, and this is defending of you being the warrior queen. It's kind of like, yes, you're the warrior queen, but this person has your back. Yes, you're the queen of your life, okay? Even if you are technically a king, or however you want to be identified, this is the passion that has you moving forward, right? And this is the person who defends you, who sits there and is like, okay, I got your back. I got your back. You can rely on me. this person kind of acts without thinking sometimes. So just be mindful of that, because they can have some, they'll be like, oh, I'm going to defend you, or that shouldn't have happened. And you're like, wait, no, hold on. Don't charge forward. And then you have the Prince of Wands. You have a lot of princes here, which is really, really cool. And this is a fire sign energy, of course, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is somebody who, defends you, and you're moving forward passionately. It's like, this is my passion, this is my desire, this is how I'm moving forward, and this is what I want from my life. This is how that person acts. It's like, yeah, I got this. You have two of the fastest moving princes right here. And you have the Chariot. So things are moving fast, and these are people who can keep up. So let's see what your spirit animal is for this time. Leo, July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. July 16th to the 31st, 2020 Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, awesome. So you have the parrot spirit. Watch your words, okay? So just like with your visualization, the words that you speak, the thoughts that you have, they are astoundingly powerful. So watch your words is not only the words that you speak, but it's your thoughts, it's your, imagination. Watch the scenario that you're putting out into the universe. And your subconscious messages for this time, your subconscious chakra message is rebirth. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. You are being reborn into power. You are moving forward, most definitely. Your subconscious spirit animal is the armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries, most definitely. Set healthy boundaries. This is what I will do, this is what I won't do. Don't try to be a superhero, because you like to be a superhero, Leo, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But set healthy boundaries. You can be a superhero to those who really, really matter. Your subconscious people message is the Princess of Swords. You have strong, strong, strong sword energy on your side. Not Aries. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So strong sword energy. This is somebody who's a student, a student of their mind. You might always just think of them as being a student. It's kind of like thinking and wondering and, building and perceiving and taking things in. And this is a person that you might think, wow, they couldn't really defend themselves if they had to, but they actually surprise you, Leo, is what I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing somebody who, sometimes the Princess of Swords comes through a lot as a daydreamer, as a dreamer, as somebody who, wishes the best for things and doesn't really have practical sense, but you'd be surprised. Your subconscious tarot messages are the Empress. So that's absolutely beautiful. This is all the queens coming together. This is, rebirth. This is a birthing forward of ideas. This is creativity. This is power. This is determination. This is focus, and this is force. This is moving forward, and this is also reclaiming your throne. So there's this beautiful, feminine, creative, creating energy around you. And then you have the Knight of Staves. This is you. You came through in the main part of the tarot reading as the Knight. You come through here in the subconscious as the Knight. You are the defender. You are the person who stands up for and fights for what they believe. Just make sure that doesn't get out of hand during this time, because setting healthy boundaries is seeing the people who are worth your energy and the people who really aren't. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. And we're just going to end by, again, clearing the energy space, also raising our energy vibration, and surrounding ourselves with peace. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Blessings be with you, Leo.